Welcome back to another episode of the 8-9 Garage. Alright, I just got done cleaning these. I didn't really want to get too detailed with it because I did on the 8-9. Basically what I do on these is I get Tide and scrub them down with Tide. This time I use liquid. Usually I use powdered Tide. I do think the powdered Tide does work better, but this also did a good job. These are not in very good shape, so I wasn't nearly as detailed as I was on the 8-9. Anyway, we got a couple more hours of daylight out here, and I'm gonna let them sit out and dry. Yep. I had a really long day at work today, so I'm gonna come out and relax, put a few screws in Frankie. Yeah, so I did go ahead and put this back in, the rivet. I used the same rivet that holds those on. My goal tonight is to start putting this back together. The screws all need to go in. That metal panel's got to go in, and by the way, I need to find screws for that. That thing had a bunch of just random screws holding it in. Yeah, I'm just going to start piecing it back together. I don't know how far I'll get. I really want to drive this to work this week at some point, at least once. So it's the only way it's going to happen is just get to work. Up here, I got panels just hanging out. On the other side here, I got the computer laying on the ground. I don't know if you can see that. The ECU's laying down there underneath the armrests. It's a mess. It's pretty hard to do all this and not make a mess. So yeah, I'll bring you guys back around when I got a couple screws in and we'll have a look. This isn't perfect. Like this is cracked. I had to stick a washer right there. I got silver screws in instead of black. By the way, these are the same screws, just not black. Number 8's by 1 inch. That's basically what Ford used. So stick those all around here. Then I'm gonna get the back seat back. I gotta get it from leaning on the 8-9 there and get it back in here. Climbing the back seat, and I got a couple screws up in the top there I got to put back in. I had them all sitting back here at one point. I don't know what the hell happened to them. I mentioned, well, I don't know, maybe it didn't make it in the video, but there's a rattle in the driver's door here, and I think it's that. It's supposed to have this whatever to keep it from doing that, but it moves its way down here and does that. See what I'm saying? So, best thing I can think of is to wrap some wire loom around it and see if I can go up here ways and get it to shut up. So I've got some, what is this? What do I got here? I want to say this is a 1/4 inch. Oh yeah, 1/4. And I'm just gonna kind of glide some of this up here and hopefully it'll shut up.
A few moments later.
All right. I just went ahead and threw one of those, what do you call those? Zip ties on there. I'm gonna run this up here ways. Let's see, we're right here-ish. And I think if I just maybe cut this right here and then maybe bring it over the top of this. That'll help.
12 seconds later.
All right, there's the final product, and it's way quieter. Should be mucho bueno now. So I got a decent amount done tonight. Got the back seat in, door sill in. It's coming along. It's bedtime now. So I will hopefully see you tomorrow out here again. And it is Tuesday. Not that you really care, but you know, it's the next day. I said I'd tell you when it's the next day. So I'm out here about ready to start digging into this side of Frankie. Not really a whole bunch left to do as far as the interior is concerned. I got a very large portion of it done last night. Kind of sort of wondering if, in order for me to drive this to work, maybe I just put the panels back on for now and then go back through them later. Door panels, I mean. But yeah, that wax really made quite a mess here. So anyway, I'm gonna try to get this buttoned up tonight, see how far I can get. I got the door sill to put on, I got the pillar to put, I got the pillar panel to put on, I got whatever this thing's called to put on. I have the kick panel and then the door panels, and I think it's back together. Well, and I got these little doohickeys, whatever those are. I got to put those two on. There's only like one screw that holds those on, I think. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and futz around with it. I said futz. It is Wednesday now, and my plan was to get this out and wash it tonight, but I'm gonna walk you over to the garage. Hear that? Yeah, we got rain. I don't know if you can hear the wind. There's been some lightning and thunder tonight too. So yeah, Frankie is not gonna get cleaned tonight. Or washed anyway. So I do have some other things that I need to attend to as soon as I find a tape measure. All right, finally located a tape measure. So one of the things, besides needing to clean this, that I've wanted to do, Frankie had seats from a 1991 Eagle Talon TSI, and I really liked the seats. However, I'm going to really quickly show you how they were mounted in here. So somebody put a hole right here with a lag bolt that went all the way through to the bottom right there. So I'm out here just going to measure this pattern, this square or rectangle, whatever it is, and I will see what I need to do. Maybe some angle iron or something to make it happen. But I'm going to tell you, you know, I'm a huge Ford fan, but these Fox body seats are just, they're no bueno. And if you've owned a Fox body for long, you know that they're really not that great. They all have the gangster lean and all that good stuff going on. So I'm going to measure this out and do some calculations. Did the measuring, and this is what I came up with. We have 14.5 front to back on the Fox body and 11 inches wide. And we gained basically 2 inches both directions on the Eagle Talon seats. I do know that I'm gonna have to start from the front right, so that one right there. So I'm gonna have to gain 2 inches going back and to the side. And I do know it will fit because they were in the car at one point in time. So I just need to somehow build me some brackets that will fit in there. So that will be coming up hopefully soon on the channel, and we'll go from there. There's not much I can do tonight. The stuff that I needed to do either is not here yet, or the weather just wasn't going to let me do it. So anyway, tonight, just a thinking night, I guess. You guys are fantastic. I've got 80 some odd new subs in the last 4 weeks, and I really appreciate it. Please keep them coming. The other thing that would help out is if you hit the notification bell up top. That apparently somehow helps the algorithm, so I'll come up a little more often. I'd appreciate you hitting that crap all over the front of me now. And I'm also, it's 8 o'clock, pretty much bedtime. I am putting this video together and I just realized my camera had a smudge on it. You really couldn't see the interior. So I want to bring you back in. This is a few days later, so, and I will also tell you, I did drive Frankie to work. I had a goal to drive Frankie to work sometime in September. I just sneezed in between that, so that's why my eyes are red now. I didn't just see Snoop Dogg. I did, in fact, drive Frankie to work in September 30th to be exact. So when I took it to work, I realized that Frankie needs ball joints. So that will be in a coming video. Sorry, my girls are in there singing. That's what you're hearing in the background. I just wanted to show you in this video that the interior is put back together. I didn't do anything with the seats today. And I also got to take this back out because I forgot to put the solenoid in for the fuel door. It needs to be vacuumed and stuff. But the 8.9's back carpet, I'm going to be replacing it, and that carpet will go over here because it's in way better shape. That will allow me to just need to buy the kit that's like for a notch, and you know, it'll be fine. Anyway, it looks good. It's not perfect. It still needs a really deep clean, but I got it clean enough to drive it around a little bit before the end of September. The plans are going ahead is finishing up the interior, and it, you know, that will probably actually wind up being some collective stuff that I collect over the winter, meaning the carpet and, you know, whatever else I need. Probably before I do the carpet though, I'm going to probably try to design some brackets to mount those Eagle Talon seats that I'll put a picture of them right here just so you know what I'm talking about. But those seats are way better than anything Ford using a Fox body. I think that's all I wanted to say. I guess if there's something else, I'll come back out here and film again, because there's a musical going on inside of my house right now. This is going to conclude this video here because I'm done, I guess. No, seriously, I got a lot of things done today that really needed to be done. I don't know when it's going to turn cold here, and I quite frankly needed to get my car ready, my daily driver. Needed to get that ready for winter, and I still need to get my truck ready, but I drive my daily way more often than I drive my truck. My truck is a bad weather vehicle. So I'm going to bring this one to a close now and just say that I really appreciate all the subscribes, whatever. I appreciate the support. I really enjoy the conversations that are happening down in the comments. I hope that I haven't missed any, but I'm human, and maybe I have. I try to make a conscious effort to talk to each one of you. Thank you for your comments, etc. So please, keep them coming. And if I happen to miss your comment, I promise it was not intentional. So as of right now, I think we're at 694 subs. That's the last I looked at it. I'd really like to hit 1,000 before the end of the year. So if you can help me with that, I'd appreciate it. And I'm thinking at 1,000 subs, I'm gonna have to find something to give away. So maybe if there's something that you've seen on the channel that I have, well, besides the cars themselves, almost did myself in there. Something, like this is one thing that I thought of. It might be stupid, but over there, right there, okay, that is the chunk that came out of Frankie. I don't know. Is that a dumb thing to give away? Or maybe I just do an LMR gift card or Walmart gift card, something like that. If I gave you an Amazon or Walmart gift card, you could probably pay off some of them guys that call you to try to fix your computer and all that stuff. So maybe you'll want that. Or what if I paid for your extended car warranty? Huh. Pretty good ideas there, huh? Okay, see ya.